Hello and welcome back to Talk O'Clock. It's talk time. Yes, hello. It's your host Halo here.
It's your co-host Ethan. It's been a while.
To co-host Gabe. It's also kind of been a while.
I mean, you was there last week though.
Yeah. I mean, hey, that new schedule of ours kind of has me in that time. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I've just been getting baked
Just
and drinking.
Yeah.
Actually doing is
Our boy
making
Ethan here has been celebrating 420 for like the past 3 weeks.
hardcore fucking
Pretty much.
hardcore fucking drug. Jesus.
No, actually,
420
I've
never
been
ended for
sober.
him until like today.
420 only ended
No,
for us yesterday.
nah. 420 ended after 420, but
And then
Holy
420 began after 420.
420.
420, 420.
I've got a
420,
story.
420,
I've got a story.
Let me just sit properly
Okay,
for this one.
so
There we go.
on 420, me and like 4 other people decided we were all gonna put in 6 grams and we were gonna make these 2-foot long joints.
Imagine smoking joints.
So I showed up the day before the podcast on
Ethan, I
Thursday,
said that as a
which would've-
negative comment, by the way. Imagine smoking joints.
I don't fucking care because I love smoking joints. I mean, it's a waste of weed, but I fucking love it. Anyway, so I showed up Thursday, and I put in my 6 grams, and I still had like a good 4 or 5 grams left over because I've been smoking since before then. So we put my 6 grams and my friend's 6 grams into this joint. It's a fucking foot-long joint, so this ain't no pussy shit. We put like top-of-the-line shit. My one friend comes over,
$2.50 bargain bin shit.
and my one friend comes over, and he's the idiot of the group to say, because me and my other friend, we order online.
It's always fun
He-
to order online.
This dumbass tried to buy 6 grams from a street dealer. He got ripped off, and he bought 3.5 grams for $100. Got ghosted by his dealer after he confronted him about it, and then went to go ask someone else to buy weed from, like another 3.5 grams, gives them 50, got like barely a gram. So this motherfucker just got ripped the fuck off.
Imagine
And-
getting ripped off in weed.
Imagine spending.
That's actually really not hard to do, especially if you're a stupid white boy like you are.
Oh shit!
Look who's talking, buddy.
Shit! Oh fuck!
But it's facts.
I know smarts to not smoke weed every day, even though that's what the comment and usual thing is, but every day, no.
Yeah, no, you don't smoke every day. That's how you go fucking broke, unless you're fucking Snoop Dogg and you have money to
Not
blow
only,
it.
not only is it do you go broke, it's also how you become dumb.
In before breaking news, fucking Snoop Dogg goes broke after buying too much weed.
But yeah, no.
That's
anyway.
bound to happen one day.
Snoop Dogg goes bankrupt.
Yeah, just
So-
in big letters. Breaking news: Snoop
No, no,
Dogg's
no, no.
got fucking
No, 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 no.
bankrupt.
Rapper Wiz Khalifa goes bankrupt of $3.1 million after spending it all on weed.
So anyway, me and my friend, we ended up smoking like all Thursday till we passed out, all Friday till we passed out, and then round came the day, the magical day, 420, where we
So
rolled
is
the
it
second
is it
big
422
joint.
or 423 we're talking about?
I was about to say, now, what day is this like? On
This is like the 3rd day, 2nd or 3rd day. of just straight smoking all day. So I wake up in the morning.
Pretty toasted lungs, I guess.
I have a bong rip. My friend wakes up. We have another bowl or two or three or four. And then my other friends show up. We go down onto a pontoon boat. We're sitting
That
there.
was a pontoon boat.
It's a boat with big fucking tubes that makes it float instead of a normal just bottom. So we go out into this boat, 2-foot-long joints in hand. Fucking we spark one up, and I'm sitting next to a kid, I'm sitting next to a kid who's like never really smoked weed before, like he's not experienced. So they pass the joint to him, and this motherfucker just pretty much deep-throated the joint. So he's just like, and I get the fucking joint, and I go to fucking take a hit, and it's just drenched. I'm like, ew, what the fuck? Why are you making out with the joint? This motherfucker.
I can picture him trying to make out with it.
I
can picture it. He smoked it so hard it became his fucking wife.
So I'm fucking. I
smoked
try off
that
the
hard,
joint.
he became fucking pregnant.
I fucking start smoking the joint after I dried it off a little bit. I fucking take pretty big hits, and I'm sitting there, I'm smoking it until he's ready to pass me the second joint, and I'm like, oh shit. So I pass the joint, and then I get the other joint, which was also fucking wet. And so we're sitting there, we're like, we keep yelling at him, and we're sitting there and we're fucking smoking it. And then there's a thing when you're smoking weed, especially if you're smoking a joint, where it will start to canoe, where the bottom will stop burning because you have to keep like rotating the joint so the heat will rise, right? So it started canoeing like that. My one friend is trying to like make sure the weed doesn't fall off or fall out and like it'll like burn properly. And he's doing it, and then the wind just suddenly picked up all the ash and like a very tiny bit of weed comes flying out of it. And we're like, no. We're like, okay, it's too windy out here. So we fucking go up, we walk through the woods a little bit, and we get into like this little tree house. There's like fucking 5 of us in this little tiny ass tree house.
Smoking up.
And we're just fucking smoking this like weed. And my one friend on the boat, he said, see, I'm smart. I see who I'm sitting next to before I sit down, so I don't get the shitty joints. And we get into the tree fort, and I'm in my corner. I've got my friend that I've been smoking with since the 2 days before, and then another person who's experienced at smoking weed beside me. And then I turn to my friend, I'm like, hey, who's the dumbass now? And he's like, what? He looks over at Leva, or my buddy, and then he looks back over at the kid who's fucking smoking, who
Messy smokers be
makes
like-
out with the joint. And he's like, oh shit, fuck. I'm like, fucking idiot.
Wouldn't it be
So
Gabe thinking about it?
So he actually kind of gets better at one point, like not fucking making out with the joint. And we need to knock out the ash like outside the tree fort so we don't fucking like burn it down,
the
right?
tree down and cause a fucking massive forest fire.
And he goes to knock the weed out of a hole, and he fucking knocked a good chunk of the weed out of the joint. And we're like, what the fuck are you doing?
Just eat it. Just
So
eat
we're
it.
like, okay. Anyway, so we
Just fucking eat it.
we
rookie.
tell him not to knock off the ash or anything. And we keep passing the joint around, and we smoke this motherfucker right down, like right down. There was no weed left in this joint. We smoked it. So we go back inside and we're sitting there and we're having fucking bong rip after bong rip. We're all baked out of our minds. My buddy gets the bright idea to go upstairs and grab some of the edibles that he made. So we have some edibles too. And we're like tripping out. And then out of nowhere, we just get the bright idea. We're like, yo, let's make a fucking blanket for it.
I can picture this ending in a very fiery disaster.
So there's fucking
This fucking
So
blanket
basically,
fire.
the Titanic. Did he start the Titanic too?
there are 5 fucking stoners making a fucking blanket fort. Fucking climb into this blanket fort. We grabbed 2 bongs. We got weed. We're fucking smoking our day away until we eventually and inevitably ran out of weed that day. It was a sad time. We were like, ah. And we just kind of sat around and we talked. And fast forward a couple weeks, or a week, I guess.
At this point,
We
eBay's like holding of time has just gone out the window. He's had like that much to fucking smoke during this time.
Pretty much. But this time, instead of smoking, we were drinking. We're like, okay, that's fine. We're fucking
Now your lungs and liver are
drinking.
fucked.
We're drinking, you know. Great night. Except very bad decisions were made towards the end of the night.
Mistakes were made.
Me and 2 of my buddies go, hey. Wait, I might have already told this story. Wait, did I?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Okay, anyway.
Continue.
Me and 2 of my buddies get the bright idea to go, hey, let's make a bet. So I brought a bottle of Captain Morgan spiced rum. We go, let's make a bet. Whoever, like, is the last one standing before this bottle is done, the other 2 have to pay, like, $10. And they're like, okay, bet. So we do it. We fucking down the bottle. It's fucking gone. But my friend, who wasn't a part of this deal, because he was baked and fucking out of it the entire night,
He was just
brought a
shit-faced.
really, really nice bottle of tequila. And we finished my Captain Morgan's, and we asked him, we're like, yo, can we use your fucking tequila straight from Mexico?
I
For
guess you
back.
guys made Molotov cocktails.
Oh my fucking
He's
god.
like, yeah, sure. So we start having fucking tequila shots. I fucking take a couple shots, and I'm like, okay, this isn't gonna be good. And I'm fucking out. I'm fucking puking my guts out after having an entire bottle of Captain Morgan's. And a good, like,
Weak.
probably about 7 or 8 shots of tequila. And these aren't just like 1 shot, give it a break, another shot. No, it was like 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, 5 shot, 6 shot, 7 shot, 8
I
shot.
get what you mean. So basically, you lined up. I mean, I don't know if you did it this way, but I'm picturing you lined them up in a row, and immediately as soon as you took the first shot, you just went like for like the shots like down the row, like you just didn't stop.
No, it was
Fucking
like
machine
take a
it through.
shot. It was take a shot, pour a shot, take a shot, pour a shot, take a shot, pour a shot, take a shot. And obviously, I'm pretty fucking drunk, so it was probably more or less like 2 shots or like a shot and a half at least per shot. So I'm fucking gone. I run to the bathroom. I'm puking my guts up. And then I go out and I'm fucking sitting with my friend who's half baked at this point. And he's like, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm good now. I'm getting better. I'm just not going to drink for the rest of the night. And I'll let them finish off the bet because I'm already out. They're like, okay. So I'm sitting here and I'm watching these 2 idiots go fucking shot for shot until they're eventually like, okay, let's take like a 15-minute breather. And when we get back, we're going double or nothing. And
You know
they're
what
like,
would made it? You know what would made it more fun? Whoever dies first loses.
and they're like,
Okay.
okay, let's do it, double or nothing. So they take their 15-minute breather, and they know like one of them is gonna puke after this last shot. And I mean, like, we went from a full bottle of tequila and a full bottle of Captain Morgan's to none of both.
Jesus. Wait a minute, wait. You guys didn't have fucking Jim Beam with you?
No,
You had no Jim Beam.
we had beer too. Like, we had an entire case of beer that night too. Like, we were gone. So we all go to the bathroom because these two idiots are about to fucking have the last shot, the shot that's gonna decide it all. And they're like, okay, 3, 2, 1. And then my one friend takes the shot, my other friend's like, no, I can't. If I take it, I'm gone. So he just backed out of the bet and lost anyway. So now, wake up the next morning, I go home, I'm sitting in my house, I'm watching my Netflix, and I get a fucking Snapchat call from my friend, and he goes, hey, we're outside. You coming to sesh with us tonight? And I'm like, fuck it, might as well. So, I'm sitting there, we're fucking smoking joints, we're fucking taking rips. And then, like, me and my two friends are pretty high, and then a third friend shows up, and he's not high at all. So we roll him this little fucking baby joint that we probably smoked, like, 5 or 6 of, like, easy, without smoking them kind of thing. And he's fucking smoking it. We're all fucking high as fuck, tripping balls. He's smoking it. He doesn't even finish half of it, and he's like, I can't smoke this anymore. I can't smoke this anymore. And we look over at him. We look at the fucking joint. Like, really? Okay, whatever. We'll finish it for you. And we go to fucking finish it for him, and it's just fucking wet. So we put it down in the ashtray, and we forget about it for the night. We have some more bong rips, and we're fucking going. And I start getting into this really, really deep fucking trip. And I'm fucking tripping so hard. My body's just like, yo, we out of this bitch. Everything's coming up now. And I just look up at my friend, and he looks at me. I'm like, bucket. And he's like, wait, what? I'm like, bucket. Because I'm too high to move at this point. I'm like, just get me a damn bucket. So he gets up, he gets me a bucket. I fucking puke my guts out into this bucket. But me also being stoned, I kind of puked a little bit on, like, the edge of a bed. Like, a really shitty mattress. So there's just, like, this little bit of puke on the edge of this bed. And I'm like, "Bleh," and I'm fucking gone. I clean up the little bit on the bed. And I'm like, okay, whatever. It's all good. We spray Febreze so it doesn't smell like fucking puke. We put the puke bucket outside. And we're like, okay, whatever. And I kind of, like, take a breather for a little bit. And I'm like, not smoking. And then it's like, okay, once I feel good enough to smoke, I'll smoke again. And obviously we ended up smoking, like, a lot more after that. Holy fuck. And then I think it's like the next weekend or something like that. We got together again, and we're just having a fucking few beers. We're just drinking this time. And we're like, let's play beer pong. And they're like, yeah, let's do that. So we fucking set up the beer pong and everything. And I'm like, I'll play anyone first. And my one friend comes up and he's like, I'm not good at beer pong. And I'm just fucking, okay, whatever. You'll just be my warm up then. I fucking, poof, sink one. Poof, sink another one. Poof, sink another one. Fucking sink him down to his last one. I'm still like, I think he only got like 2 cups of mine. And I fucking sink the last one. And then he like there's those like the rebound shot where they can save themselves, and he fucking misses, and it's like easy dubs. My other friend, who's not that good at beer pong, comes up, and he takes me down to 1 cup, and then he misses the last shot that he needed, pretty much. And I just I'm like, bet, fucking grab the ball, and I'm just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's like, holy shit, calm down. I take him right down to the last cup. I take my shot. He goes to take his rebuttal. He loses. And he has to, and the rule was like you had to chug your entire beer when you fucking lost. So, I beat both of them. I'm still fucking sober. My one friend comes around and he's like, okay, I bet I could beat you. And he's like a lot more experienced compared to the other two that I faced. I'm like, okay, bet. And we take our we start ping pong, or we start beer pong, and we're going like shot for shot with each other until we're both down to our last cup, and we're like, we're fucking miss, 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 and then I got it in.
You're starting to sound more and more like gay sex the longer you do it, but okay.
And then he took his rebuttal to get the ping pong ball in the cup, and he gets it in. And then and then we fucking obviously kept playing until I eventually won, and I just took like 3 wins in a row, and I'm like, yo, this shit easy. And then we took a break, finished like 3 or 4 beers in that time, and then we go back to playing some beer pong. And then I lose my first match, or I finally lose my first match. I chugged my beer. Easy. Keep going. It gets to the point where I can't even fucking hit a cup when I'm playing beer pong because I'm like that fucking drunk. And I'm like, I can't play beer pong. And they're like, yeah, we can see. So we just keep drinking until my buddy was like fucking hammered. And he goes outside and he just fucking, all we hear is, so we fucking go out. We all peek our heads out the door, and we just see him standing in the fucking snow because there's still snow here. He's sitting in the snow. He's just fucking puking his guts out. We're like, "Do you want to come inside and we can get you a bucket?" He's like, "Yeah, that sounds like good things." We're like, okay. So we go find a bucket. We fucking bring him inside, and he's fucking puking his guts out. And we just keep fucking partying. We're drinking, we're talking, we're laughing, we're having a good time. At one point, we started playing beer pong again. And then it got to the point, like, where he was puking so much that it was like, okay, we gotta go to a different room. So we go to a different room, and we fucking talked for a little bit. Went back, partied some more with the music, fucking... So we eventually fucking passed out. We woke up in the next morning and we seshed for a bit. Then I went home, high as fuck. I had to face my mom, baked out of my brains. My mom's just like, yo, you gotta do this, 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 this. And I'm like, half baked. Yeah, sure. I start doing the fucking dishes, and I'm baked. I'm like, holy fuck. I'm really high right now. Holy fuck. And then I go and I start doing the other chores, and then I go up into my room. I turn on my LED lights, and I'm just fucking sitting there. I'm like, oh, okay. Whew, okay. I hop on Xbox to see who's online. I get invited to a party by Clifford. I'm like, I bet, whatever. They're like, yo, Ethan, let's play some Siege. And I'm like, be warned, I'm really fucking high. And they're like, oh, okay. So we're fucking playing Siege, and we hop into casual matches because they're like, they want to see like what I can actually do while I'm high. So we hopped in into some casual matches. I fucking pull some magical shit. Fucking clutch like 3 wins. And they're like, okay, we're going to ranked. I'm like, I'm not so sure that's a good idea. And they're like, we're going to ranked. And I'm like, okay. And we
What's the
fucking,
point of going to ranked if casuals already like ranked?
because I'm high as fuck and I was popping off in casual. So they're like, yo, let's go to fucking ranked. So I'm high as fuck. At
Last
this
time I
point,
checked,
like,
ranked and casual are
when-
two same things.
when we went to ranked, that's when I was just peaking my high. So we go into ranked and we go into this first match. I fucking cleared the other team with like pure skill, and all my friends were like, what the fuck? Why can't you do this when you're sober? I'm like, I don't know. And we win this first match in ranked, then we go into a second match of ranked. And I'm sitting there, I'm playing, and it's me. I'm the last person alive on my team, and there's one last person alive in their team. And they fucking drone me out. I'm like, I'm too high to fucking shoot the drone at this point. And the guy fucking rushes me, and I'm high as fuck. I'm Clash. I have like 6 kills. I got like fucking 4 kills as Clash. And this guy finally fucking kills me, and I'm just like, okay, I'm done for the day. I'm gone. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, yeah, no, I'm too high to be doing this right now. I need to be like listening to Pink Floyd or MGMT or something that isn't Siege. So I fucking hop off the party. I'm fucking sitting in my room, looking at my LED lights, listening to some Pink Floyd, tripping balls, enjoying the rest of my day. And now we're caught up to what's been happening in my life.
Jesus
You
Christ.
took very fucking long.
Yeah. Ooh, also, I was working once these few days, and fucking drunk guy walks in. Probably about 12 in the like 12 maybe, not even. It's like 11:30 in the morning. This fucking drunk guy walks in. I'm working at a gas station. Fucking drunk guy walks in, and he asks if we have drinks and food. And we're like, what kind of food? Like chips? He's like, yeah. We're like, you literally walked past him. And he's like, okay,
Who
what
was
kind of
that?
drinks
Truck.
do you have?
Puh.
And he's like, what do you want? Like a Gatorade, a Powerade, a fucking Pepsi? Like what? And he's like, yeah, any of those. And we're like, the fridge is in the back that you also just walked past. He walks over there and he's sitting there for like a good 20 minutes, and he's sitting there and he's just like staring at these drinks. We're like, do you want help? He's like,
I got a good.
no, I don't need any help. And he finally fucking grabs a drink, walks up to the counter, fucking puts the
doesn't
bag
get
of
the
chips
chips?
and the drinks down. And he's like, we're like, do you have cash? Or are you paying with debit? And he's like, debit. And we're sitting there, we fucking put it
Wait, you
through
don't
his
ask for
debit.
credit?
Well, he's too fucking drunk. We assumed he probably wouldn't be able to remember his credit card number.
Well,
And we figured with debit, he can just tap. So we're like, debit? And he's like, yeah. And he fucking puts the card in, and we're like, oh, fuck, this is going to be a whole new adventure. And we're like, fuck. So, like, okay.
Most
Now you got
places
hit.
here, we usually ask for card or contactless. It's a lot more easier then. going through their system.
We're like, okay, you gotta hit yes for the amount, and he hits yes. Then we're like, okay, now you gotta pick which account you're using, checking or savings. And he's like, okay. He fucking clicks whatever one he clicked. And then he's sitting there for like 5 minutes, I swear to God, on the fucking like pin screen where you have to type in your pin. He's sitting there for like 5 minutes. He's just swaying back and forth, and we're like, you can type in your pin? He's like, oh yeah, right. Fucking types it in. We bag his shit. We give it to him. And he fucking walks out the door. Right after he walked out the door, there's like 2 stairs to get into the building.
Oh no, he fell down them.
He fucking boof falls down. We're like,
Oh no.
yeah, we should probably put this man in the drunk tank. Get this man to the drunk tank. So we call the cops, and the cops take him to the drunk tank. But this man, straight up, just no fucking hesitation, walks straight outside and is just boof. Chips in hand and everything. Just fucking falls flat on his face. It's really fucking funny. Anyway, so how was your black belt test? So the podcast can hear.
I'm pretty sure we might have missed out. Whose birthday was it? Who I think we completely fucking forgot about talking on this.
I don't know.
Might have been Gabe's, I don't remember.
Definitely wasn't mine.
If I can fucking speak now. If eBay doesn't have another fucking story.
Hour. That was like, half a fucking hour.
That was most of the fucking podcast, so thanks, eBay. I'm probably not going to be able to cover much of my shit anywhere. Probably even Halo's. Halo's probably not even going to get a chance.
Fucking
Jesus
amazing.
Fucking Christ.
At one point, I was just listening to the whole fucking playing fucking scary.
My God. Like... Try condensing that shit smaller into like a more simpler text next time, sort of like going into like too much detail.
eBay,
Jesus.
If it was gonna be that fucking long, I would have made the episode at least an hour and a fucking half.
Fucking Christ.
Oh my God.
Okay. Hopefully that long either.
Hopefully he is done.
I am.
Hopefully. Jesus. Now we'll get on to mine. Shit.
Oh wait,
and
no.
Before you no, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Don't you say another fucking thing for the rest of this goddamn podcast. You said too much.
But what if I want to?
You said too fucking much. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. I'm warning you.
I was gonna say,
I will cut you off every goddamn time you try to speak, if you even try.
I was gonna say, I'm actually gonna say something for once, because I mean, it's been like what?
Please.
20
yes, please say something. Please say something.
It's me, just mind my business, and someone sent me a fucking text, and it was like, yo, they're selling these at the fucking Disney store. It's the fucking Thanos mug, and I don't know why, but a primal drive inside me really wants to get a fucking Thanos mug now.
Is it like literally purple with like Thanos' face on it?
Thanos mouth pocket pussies.
Oh, they're fake.
Oh,
but
really wanted one of them.
The Thanos mug was literally like the Infinity fucking Gauntlet. And something inside me just clicked with it, and I was like, I want one. I want an Infinity Gauntlet mug. I can then bring Thanos snap jokes when drinking, served in just
I am inevitable.
This drink is inevitable.
Yo,
No.
we can't really talk about that movie
Serving a drink in just a snap.
on the podcast.
I am dead inside.
It's like saying Patrick dies in Infinity War.
Thanos plays Fortnite in Infinity War.
Yeah, fucking Thanos plays fucking Fortnite.
The Incredible Hulk steps on a blade of grass.
My boyfriend calls my phone.
Iron Man goes to the shoulder joint in Endgame.
Iron Man
Blows
is one
the
sexy motherfucker.
In Endgame.
in Endgame. EB finally finds out where his friend's drug dealer went.
In Endgame.
Honestly.
Like,
Honestly, I think he did go to the Endgame. He never came back.
fucking Infinity War Thanos click, he was like, something ain't right. And that's when he fucking
Faded away.
that night he just went. He just
What the fuck was that?
no.
What was that? What
That
the
was
fuck?
EB
hard.
queef.
Queef.mp4.
Jesus.
That was shit fard.
Fucking sound.
Just like no, we're just speaking. All I hear is.
If no one was talking, that would have been like thrice as fucking funny.
Oh
Just talking
my
us. Oh.
Okay.
Anyway,
Uh,
so you gonna
can
tell
I
your
s-
story now?
Yes, I will tell my story.
Time to
And
play.
I will not go into detail like what eBay did when he described every little inch of what his friends did instead of going more simple.
So I got saved by Spider.
Just shut the fuck, you dickhead. I'm going to lose it if you say one more fucking letter. Shut up. That's it. Okay. Okay, as I was saying. So today has been, well, I mean, this weekend actually has been pretty interesting.
EB
I
blowjob.
took a,
Gabe's got his first piece of hay.
I actually took a trip to New Jersey, and for all of you know, I have mentioned that I am in martial arts, and I think I may or may not have mentioned my black belt exam for the past 2 or 3 times now. And last Saturday, I went and I took my exam. It was a 12-hour long exam, mind you, and your boy ended up passing.
Nice.
And I mean, it was a very long day. May or may not have gotten sunburn on my face or anything.
In New
'Cause we-
Jersey. I didn't
Yeah,
think
New
the
Jersey.
sun even fucking shined on
No,
New Jersey, man.
that's what I thought too, but until we were in the middle of the testing, and then like literally in like middle of like the 12 hours, and the sun just came over us during when we were doing one of our moves during the exam. And it
Wait, were
just
you
fucking flared.
outside?
Yes, the shit took place outside.
Nigga.
I mean, it's up
I
to
got
it's up to
laid on a
Grandmaster
wrestling
McKenzie.
trip.
But still, though, really, just the shit was difficult. They fucked with you emotionally and mentally, mind you. They wanted to test your formidability, and they tested all of the tenets of Taekwondo, which was courtesy, integrity, your perseverance, your self-control, and your indomitable spirit, which all played a heavy role in that exam.
I still really want to join Taekwondo to give the Grandmasters some fucking magic cookies.
Air quotations, magic cookies.
It's just gonna be a cum cookie.
No. I could just picture like Ethan like actually going to the exam, and he already passed the exam a long time ago. Like he's like a full-fledged black belt, and he just like brings these cookies, and he like writes on the container like in so neat font like with a black marker, just air quotations, magic cookies. And the Grandmaster asks, "So, Mr. Ethan, what are these magic cookies?" And then Ethan says, Well, they are made of magic that you would not know what their taste from. They are not their taste. They are not of this world, and the Grandmaster would be surprised. He then opens the container of cookies. He then proceeds to sniff the cookies and see if he likes them or not by its smell, and then pass them around to the other masters at the table. And then somehow, probably not detecting the smell of the magic in the cookies.
You mean
And
my
so-
fucking nut?
Either that or THC. I don't know. Probably THC, cum, or both. Maybe it can be both.
And
So-
a bit of ecstasy on the fucking side.
No, I think probably a bit of Molly on the fucking cookie sprinkled onto it. Like fucking sugar.
Nah, that shit. I don't go near that shit. Molly, coke, shit like that. That is the shit that I will forever stay away from. That is not natural. It is
a Percocet.
not natural. It is not good for your
Artificial
body.
drugs be the good way, bro. They be the good way, bro. They fuck you up even more.
Okay.
I love smoking cat litter, man.
Okay.
I love smoking bath salts, man. They're so fucking good.
I love smoking ashes, am I right? Nothing better than, having a joint than after having the joint. Just to smoke the ashes afterwards.
Man, guys, I love smoking meth. I hope you do it too.
Okay.
Whoa. Shit.
As I was saying, I don't even know how the fuck that branched off into smoking meth.
So Gabe gets
But-
fucking arrested.
Gabe, you have been arrested for mentioning several counts of drug possession, i.e., Molly, Adderall, Percocets, Xanax,
And cum.
quote on no, air quotations, no, like the cum's gonna have a code name.
The air quotations, magic cookies. Air quotations.
And and the ingredient that was used in the magic cookies. We have not yet opened the container with the ingredients of these magic cookies, but we are yet to investigate. We'll see you soon. A week later, news releases new information from the forensics department. It has been found out that the ingredient used in Gabriel's actually no, was I fucking mention Ethan that had the magic cookies?
I said I gave them to him. Never said that I made them. Or I had possession of them.
Right. But as I was saying, Gabriel's ingredient for magic cookies ended up finding traces of his own DNA. Authorities said. The authorities suspect that Gabriel Ramaglia, age 17, 5'9". I just gave away my personal details. That is cool. And
I gave away my personal details. That's cool.
5'9"? Short.
I was shorter. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh shit. You fucking mongoloid.
Wait.
God fucking damn it.
Did you write down the timestamp, Halo?
Yep, I got the timestamp this time. Oh, I'm fucking done. That's-
I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. I fucking hate you. You have no idea. I didn't even notice until 3 seconds later. That's why I chucked the headset. Fucking no! You're calling me the idiot? Fucking eBay said it too. He said it first. This motherfucker said it first. Said it first.
I didn't even realize I said it. Until after you freaked out about saying it. It's such a normal word in my vocabulary at this point
Yeah.
that I don't even register that I'm saying it. Oh.
Oh,
You dumb son of a bitch. No, I'm not gonna.
Oh.
it's fucking broken. Deep fucking dance.
We have to keep two versions of this podcast. We have to keep two versions of this podcast. The unreleased one and the released one.
My fucking god.
Oh my fucking. Hey, well, I'm begging you, please make a copy
Well, no,
and use that
was-
one to put.
I was standard one.
Oh my
Oh.
fucking god.
Like-
I beg of you to please keep a copy of this original podcast before the editing.
One fucking IQ place.
That was fucking beautiful.
Fucking god. Now that is content. Now that is content.
IQ do be. IQ do be, man.
I'm not gonna lie. Actually got caught up thinking it was a normal conversation that we would usually have. I am not going to lie there.
Yeah, same.
quite
That's how the podcast is to me
Yep.
at this point. It's literally just us three having a normal conversation.
Then that happens.
That's why I don't. I had some pizza the other day. It's actually pretty nice. I don't know what's so satisfying actually about having ice cream as like some sort of fucking dessert after having your pizza. Just sometimes really nice.
Actually, I'm wait a minute. Before, so ignore what we said there, people. You're probably not gonna be able to hear it anyway because it's gonna be a major bleep. But still,
I'm just gonna overlay something loud or funny over it so
like
someone.
you are going to hear, a good amount of music over the certain part that we just said.
Oh
But
shit, I forgot I was
as goes.
watching porn before the podcast.
Okay.
Close your fucking tabs.
Spit my drink.
Oh my fucking god. What the fuck? My god, I thought we were away from this. God damn it. I thought we were away from dying laughing. And then eBay, Letfield comes in. Wait, I forgot I was watching this.
He accidentally reopening the same tab of gay porn the night before.
Probably the week before. Probably the week before.
Okay, I need to quickly search something. Me opens internet. Vicious gay porn. Me.
I mean,
Me opens
It
up
was
browser.
kind of
Me
gay
opens
porn,
up private
but
browser.
it
Browser,
was a kind
gay
of gay porn,
me.
but it wasn't like gay porn.
It was kind of gay porn, but
lesbian.
it wasn't all that.
It was
kind of
lesbian
gay porn,
porn.
but it wasn't all
It was
that.
kind of- well, this is like going against like, oh, let's try and keep it a bit safe for work on the porn low. Then here
Fuck that.
we actually opened up some porn. It was technically a gay porn.
So it was kind of gay porn, but I don't know if it classifies as
Chief, it was kind of gay, but kind of not gay.
kind of gay, but you might. Jesus fucking
I
Christ!
think
Where
we-
the hell did this podcast go?
Fraction, so it's like easier for us to live with.
My God.
Jesus Christ.
My martial arts teacher would be in shock if he heard us. He would be scared of me as he already is scared of my mental health as it is.
in before he actually fucking rapes you.
No, he wouldn't even go near me after this. He probably would be backing away from me slowly.
Well, at least you don't have a boyfriend like Wiz Khalifa. It's something completely off topic.
Like, what the fuck? We still have a boyfriend with Wiz Khalifa. Like, what the fuck?
Is it me or having ice cream after pizza just sometimes really fucking nice?
I mean, to you. Okay, I think I was going to say something when you mentioned ice cream, so let me say it right now, very quickly before we move on to another topic. I don't know if we are moving on to another topic now, but...
Roblox reversed, or B speedrun 4 reversed.
I might as well say this now. After we were done with the exam, we then decided to have dinner with the Grandmaster that night at a Brazilian steakhouse.
I'm pretty sure didn't you post that on your story?
Oh yeah. And what we had was, do you have I mean, let me explain it here before I don't want to get into too much detail because I want to have this quick as possible. They had one of those things where they just brought all types of meats and fruit to your table for constantly have like a free salad bar. Like, that shit was nice. That shit was very, very nice. Like, we had all types of meats, fruit brought to us and shit. Like, it was so nice. We had rib, we had steak, we had marinated chicken, we had lamb, we had pork. Like, on a rack brought to us, and we chose what medium or medium rare, well done, like what kind of rarity we want it done at. And we did that, and they cut that certain side that actually had the rarity that we chose. Like, it was already there. And it was so fucking nice.
Or at least you enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Thai food?
I mean, it was a Brazilian steakhouse. And let's not to mention that the fee of it was $600.
For the place.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck that.
I was going to say, I wouldn't mind having that as like a birthday meal, but after hearing that, that's like I'd much rather pay at least $120.
No, but hear this. One of our chodons, I mean, well, that's when we passed as black belts after the exam. Actually, their parents decided to pay the entire dinner for us, and we thank them gratefully for that.
Also, what did you actually have for lunch?
Lunch during that day. I mean, if you want to, during that exam, we did have an hour of lunch. What I had, I'd say like a perfect balance of protein and carbohydrates.
One slice ham.
Just a single fucking slice.
It's just like
slice.
It's just like a minuscule slice of like turkey.
Less than a fucking millimeter thick.
Oh wait, no, wait. Now this reminds me of something. Since we were like at a park outside. Guess what was the constant annoyance of the exam to me?
Kids.
Fucking geese.
Yo,
Are you scared of geese? Yeah, no, I square up the geese all the fucking time. Gotta show them who's the beast.
I kept on saying to the black belts, hey, I should have brought my 45 to shoot these fucking annoying ass geese. Like, I was literally gonna go ask my grandmaster, hey, can I bring out my 45 rifle out of the car so I can shoot these goddamn geese and actually have fucking dinner because that's our lunch.
I was gonna say, don't say that around Clifford though. You just want to fuck the geese, wouldn't he?
Well, I mean, he is a goose, so he's technically going to become hunted.
I struggled so hard not to spit out my drink when Halo fucking said that.
Fuck the geese.
I mean, he is a goose. He's just a fucking goose. Okay, wait a minute.
God damn it! So...
fucking green.
Fucking again.
God damn it.
That was even worse than the first time.
That time was my fuck up.
I'm just saying a harmless fucking joke and then you...
Ow, shit.
Oh, fuck. Oh shit.
Ow. What the fuck?
He on that.
Ow, I banged my forearm off the table and it really fucking hurts.
Just fucking. Oh. Clifford's just a fucking.
No, Clifford's just a boo goose.
Oh, I'm fucking crying.
God damn it, Swole.
This is the best podcast ever. It's gonna have so much monetization.
And this is why YouTubers have Patreons.
We don't need one because we're broke as it is.
Yeah. Imagine
We don't
needing
need one
monetization.
because we don't need one because we don't have any followers that would pay for it.
I mean, now thinking about it, even if we didn't even bring up any racism or any of those shit like that, even if we just generally swore, would we like not? Would we like be already demonetized as it is?
What did we?
Did we swear within the first minute of the podcast? Probably.
I was to say, I thought it was the first 3 minutes.
No,
Yeah,
if
like,
you swear within the first minute,
I think
you'll
even if
get
we were like careful
demonetized.
as we can, like yeah, I think we would like regardless, even if we were careful as shit, we would probably already get demonetized. So then again, there's no point.
That's easy. That's guaranteed. We'd probably be we're like the probably most demonetized channel there would be. If
I
we
mean,
were
unless
actually
you're James Charles crippling fucking defeat.
Yo, what the hell did he do?
Does a really shit concert and then gets into some fucking...
He bleeped the boy. He bleeped the boy.
No, what he actually done was so one, he done a really horrible... would you even call it a concert?
Oh yeah, the fucking $500 for the fucking shittiest karaoke ever.
Yeah, and then they also got in some beef with like some fucker on Instagram.
J.K. Rowling, James Charles, fucking what else? Ricardo Milos, making straight people gay. Imagine turning gay when you're actually a straight man. I said more offensive shit.
I seen James Charles' ass once, and it was in his Coachella outfit. I didn't see his face. I didn't see his face when I seen this ass. So I'm like, damn, that's one fine piece of ass. And then it went to the face, and I'm like, I take it back.
The funny is, I'm in a gay relationship.
The funny part is, I don't know if this
James
podcast
Charles.
will actually make the fucking channel today.
Will eBay? Oh no, what was it? Will Gabe see the light of day after say some really offensive shit?
Will Gabe be on the next podcast? Find out
Maybe
next
not.
time in the next episode in Dragon Ball Z.
Has the LGBT community fucking killed him? Let's find out in the next episode.
But then that's when there's a plot twist. Gabriel massacred the LGBT supporters with a fucking flamethrower. They tried to go near his house. They surrounded his house, but that's when they realized beneath their feet he had buried animal pesticide traps and detonated them. They all suffocated.
Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Wouldn't that mean you would die?
No, I'd have a gas mask. I'd be like that one man from Black Ops 3 that had like that big ass fucking torch and flamethrower.
Well, now you warn them of your plan. Now they're not gonna fall for it.
Yeah,
Exactly.
be like really technical. They're gonna have like fucking
Like
snipers
like
for
have these
Jason.
bitches stay away from my house. I do not want to use these on the LGBT. They're just a waste of ammo of their LGBT supporters. Like at least let them use a trash for fucking terrorists or something. Like Jesus.
They're gonna have the fucking Navy SEALs against you, and you're gonna get fucking sniped.
Yeah, no, I could just picture like Gabe walking at his house to get his fucking mail and just killed.
Just a fucking single bullet, just fucking Gabe dead.
Yeah, we're gonna be like, fuck.
Where's Gabe?
No. I can just no. I'm in reality right now for what I'm saying, and since I just said my full fucking name.
You said your age. You said your age. You pretty much got enough to dox yourself now.
Yeah, I doxed
Really?
myself basically. So if I get drive-by shot today,
I'm probably gonna upload this tomorrow.
So
yeah.
if
So
Gabe
I basically
gets
put
drive-by
myself.
shot,
I'll put in
If I
I'll put in the description if he's dead or not. So
yeah. It's not really. I mean, it is my fault, but at the same time, it's not my fault because my mind is completely fucking exhausted, and it's not as solid a state as it is because of the black belt exam, and so everything is just coming out as it is, making me therefore a dumb fuck for this live stream. I mean, podcast, whatever the fuck it is.
it's a podcast.
Yes, thank you,
No, it's
Halo.
a
I think
live
I'm aware.
stream.
Very fucking thank you. But still,
no, I think it's a live stream.
I don't really know. Is it actually a golf live stream?
no, I think it's some kind of PETA promotion.
Are we really just on LSD and just looking at a wall?
Man, are we really on acid and just looking at this fucking painting like melting off the wall? Like,
Are we all just
doing
sitting
that?
here doing this? Are we actually just doing this secretly high as fuck, and we haven't realized that we're high as fuck?
Are we actually asleep in our beds and we're seeing this in our minds and this is actually not real? Is this the Matrix?
Has
Are
Gabe
we
thought too much?
really?
Probably
Are we
fucking believe I've
really
thought
just-
fucking too much. I probably have said fucking too much, so I think we should end the podcast before I say too much more.
Are we really just
I'm gonna
on
end
some
this
acid trip
major
together?
incident.
Fucking.
Yeah, we're all just secretly fucking high. We've like laced our food. We said like earlier today, okay, we're gonna get high today, and then it just cuts to now us. Whoa!
We've completely forgotten about it. We're just fucking. Why is this happening?
Whoa!
Type weird beat. Just yo, why my fucking hand look weird? Type B.
Hey yo, why my pee pee hard?
Yo, why are the walls melting?
Yo, why are the walls closing in? Why are the walls closing in?
When that like Clifford, whenever he got fucking high. he
Why
just
are
said,
the walls closing in?
Nah,
Nothing
bro,
was-
I'm dead serious. The ceiling's coming down. The ceiling's coming down. The walls are coming in. What's happening?
Gabe's already getting killed by the LGBTQ community.
They're manipulating the Matrix. They're manipulating the Matrix. Guys, help me. Help.
Nah,
Fucking agony,
this is
then
your problem.
Oh.
Mr. Taekwondo, you can fucking fix it.
He's just
If they're
trying.
manipulating, if they were manipulating matter of existence, I don't think I can do too much against that.
Nah, your Taekwondo should be able to fucking.
I said it again. I just said it again.
Three times. Three fucking. I think we should end the podcast.
Can we
Before he
please
goes
end this
any
fucking
further.
podcast right fucking now? Can we end this podcast right fucking now?
We were we were doing so well.
Now.
Oh.
I'm fucking clean. I got
Now.
Okay, well, we gotta say goodbye.
Goodbye. I am retarded. Goodbye. I am mentally retarded. Goodbye.
Okay. I think that's been the
Has it fucking ended?
Try to fuck.
ended?
I want to go to bed, but I don't feel like it. SMH my head.
Oh,
Oh,
oh shit.
okay. Well, I think that's been the talk clock for today.
So we'll see you again.
We'll see you next week.
Goodbye. Do not click on this video. If you have made this far, you have made a grave mistake.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure to turn the notifications on.
You have been warned. We will put in the description to look at the end of the video or end the podcast, whatever you want the hell to call it anymore. I do not give a shit what the fuck it's called. It's basically a fucking video with podcast already put over the fucking it. But look at the description, look at the end, and you'll be warned to not watch this podcast. Thank you, goodbye. Go to fucking sleep.
I'll see you Sunday, guys.
Good night, San Francisco.